Today we are in backcountry, gated luxury that literally backs to thousands of acres of protected space. You are not gonna wanna miss out. Take a look. This is the type of home people move to Colorado for. Tucked away in Highlands Ranch's most coveted neighborhood, gated neighborhood, by the way, over 8,000 square feet, luxury meeting nature. You're gonna wanna take a look inside. Check it out. All right, now we could start with the 6-bed, 7-bath, 4-car garage, but more importantly, what I'd like to really key in on with a home like this and what builders do here is bringing the outdoor life in, which means literally no matter where you're sitting at in this beautiful home, whether it's the dining room, living room, your back nook over here where your library is at, inside, outside, there is not a view you're gonna miss. All right, take a look. So what do I mean? As we go back in here past this kitchen, you've got this amazing, I call it like a studio. You can speak of your library, wherever you wanna keep quiet or whatnot, but check this out. You've got a nice door that goes out to this main back patio on your main floor, where you've got literally thousands of acres of protected space, green belt trails. Eli, check this out. The trails are right out here, just past your backyard. Views are amazing. You can't beat them. As we come back in the house from a different door, back into the kitchen / dining room area, right? So very convenient as far as no matter where you're at in the home, you've got these amazing views. Now, off the dining room, back outside, onto your bigger deck, where you've got the great overview of the backyard. You've got an amazing hot tub, some great turf, some great landscape. I bet this is amazing at night. You can't beat it. All right, and what's the point of all this? You've got this huge door right here into the main living room. You've got some doors out back by your library. You've got this other side door by your dining room. What I love about this is your huge decks on the main level are separated. So maybe you're back in that library area and you wanna have some breakfast or some coffee, and you just like your quiet space, but maybe people are out here and you're entertaining and they've got all of this. But what you don't have to sacrifice is these views. A lot of times you guys see on these stock homes that you guys see that get put up, you'll have one main deck or one main view where if you want the view, you can have it. But here, just on the main floor, you've got 4 separate areas where you can embrace it, enjoy it, have some privacy, have it out by the entertaining room where everyone is at. You even got it in your primary bedroom. Don't believe me? Take a look. Told you, come on out. All right, so over 8,000 square feet, what do you do with all of that? Well, what's great about these homes is they've found a unique way to create some awesome living space. For example, here in the primary bedroom, as you guys can see, you've got great double vanities. You've got a huge standalone tub, and check out this shower. Literally a hallway that leads right into this huge shower. Now, I'm whispering because it echoes. It doesn't seem like a lot, you guys, but this is the square footage that you need to really do custom things. The height of these ceilings, that hallway that goes into the shower where you literally have about as luxury as you can get. The tile work is amazing, but how else do you have something like that without some of the square footage? So a lot of times when you see homes, and I want you to really pay attention to this one, because you can have an 8,000 square foot house, you can have a 7,000 square foot house. A lot of times it's just more square footage. The living room is just bigger. The basement's just this big open space, but it's really what custom builders do with these spaces that make it worthwhile, and actually having that square footage versus just a bunch of excess space that you've got to heat or cool. We're gonna get back to the kitchen and downstairs to show you guys some amazing things, but really quick, just another example that I wanna show you guys. Beautiful office right here at the front of the home, but check this out. Again, just how do you allocate square footage in a home like this? Right outside, you got an amazing little spot for your morning coffee. If you're grabbing Amazon packages, if you're anything like me, you have a lot of Amazon packages, and you've got some space for it right here. If you have a little dog, they've got a little potty spot. They can hang out in the shade while you're working. You've got the door open for a breeze. But again, just how do you allocate square footage on a bigger home? Well, this is where things just get really, really complex when it comes to the architecture of it. All right, now to the downstairs, but before we get there, we cannot let you guys miss out on 3 floors of amazing hardwood floor, handcrafted steel, custom staircase. Take a look at that, meet me downstairs. Pretty cool, right? Even cooler, come take a look in here. So 12 to 14 foot ceilings, amazing entertainment space, a full bed, standing shower that's super custom. You've got a great entertainment space over here with a nice built-in bar, ping pong, exits on every wall to go outside. You've got your own home gym that also comes with a bathroom. All right, something that doesn't get spoken a lot about when you have a home that is this big, that's also this custom and this finished, it's like, hey, where do you put everything? Well, don't worry about that, because check it out. You still have plenty of what I would call unincorporated space for Christmas trees and other seasonal things or storage stuff that you guys want to have tucked away in your home. You don't necessarily want to put it in cabinets. You don't want it seen. You've got a ton of space back here. And again, you could build this out if you chose to, but more importantly, it's nice to just have some spots where you can tuck things away. Easy access, it's not tucked away in some crawl space, but amazing to have. Obviously, they have a sauna back here and some great water treatments that they've done customary for this home. But things like this, it's not the most romantic thing to look at, but it's nice that it's tucked away, and it's nice that even though this home is completely finished, you still have some space allocated for livability and putting some things away. Now, before we get to the rest of Highlands Ranch, the rest of BackCountry and everything that you guys are gonna wanna see from an aerial view from Eli, if you guys have any questions on this beautiful home, it is live on the market, it is available. It's listed by a great agent, Taylor Longo. If you guys have questions as far as like what we can do for you and representing you as a buyer on this home, we would love to help you. But more importantly, let's start talking about the rest of BackCountry, the rest of Highlands Ranch, proximity to Denver, and everything else you can imagine that you guys are gonna wanna know that's important for you as far as everyday livability right here in BackCountry.
So just up the hill from the house, you are going to find the primary community landmark called the Sundial. This is BackCountry's private clubhouse that sits right on the edge of the wilderness Will was just talking about, and you are going to have panoramic views on the backside of the clubhouse here, all the way down from Pikes Peak to downtown Denver. You and your neighbors might be meeting up here at the Sundial for food with their private restaurant, maybe some drinks at their private bar, or even just to sit on the outdoor terrace around one of their many fire pits looking at these gorgeous views that you honestly cannot find anywhere else. On top of that, you might be coming down here to spend some time with the kiddos or your guests at the one of two pools that they have out here. One that is a lap pool, more for exercise and getting your daily cardio in, and another one that is more kid-friendly with a little splash zone and things like that. They do have a private fitness center, which is very nice, with a lot of the other sort of health club amenities that you might be looking for, like a sauna. All right, now you guys have heard us talk about all this open space that they have out here, but personally, one of my favorite things about BackCountry is all of the internal trails and access to nature that you have literally in your own backyard. So right now I'm just out walking on one of the trails here on the neighborhood. You can see I am surrounded by homes, and behind me I am on a gravel trail right now, surrounded by trees, just walking behind this green belt from all these homes. I mean, this is just so beautiful, guys. So if you have a stroller or something like that, there are plenty of paved trails. Matter of fact, there are 25 miles total of trails between the trails that are in the back of the Sundial that we just showed you guys and the internal neighborhood trails. So there are paved if you have a stroller, but if you guys want to get out for a little bit more of a nature walk like this, again, I'm in people's backyards right now, and this is just so cool. And this is such a unique part of living in Colorado. And frankly, it's one of the main reasons that we get people moving out here, is they just want more proximity to the outdoors that they can use year round. Like, just to give you guys some context, depending on what time you're watching this, we are almost to Christmas of 2025. And right now it is about 64 degrees out right now. It is absolutely beautiful. Don't even have a jacket on. It is nice and sunny. We're just taking a little stroll through BackCountry. So if one of the main reasons you guys are looking to move to Colorado is to get to enjoy a little bit more of the outdoor space, literally in your backyard, doesn't get much better than this, guys. And this is just one of many, many, many trails.
All right, so we've seen a custom home here in BackCountry. We've seen a lot of drone footage. We've seen this guy in community center. Now let's get back to Tom Cruise and his Google search, his Google Earth, and showing you guys everything, proximity as far as, again, locations to Denver, different developments that are going on, places you guys are gonna wanna visit, school districts. Christian Ballard's not too far from over here. A lot of great things to look forward to. Let's dive into that and making sure that you guys dot all of your I's and cross all of your T's when it comes to Highlands Ranch and BackCountry.
That's right. All right, guys, let's go hit the office. I'll see you in just a few. All right, so now that you guys got a feel for some amazing homes and some of the great views that bring people to BackCountry, let's dive into some of the nitty-gritty, specifically talking about home prices, all the amazing rec centers that you get in Highlands Ranch, some of the great schools that are here, and exactly where the neighborhood sits in relation to Denver and all the access to the nearby major highways. Here we are looking at a good outline of Highlands Ranch. I'll go ahead and zoom out just a little bit more so that you guys can get some context as to where this sits in relation to Denver. So here we have Denver right at the top of the map. We're going to take I-25 down here about 25-30 minutes down south. A lot of times people are then taking 470 out west to get here to Highlands Ranch. Quick pro tip for you, a lot of times if you are living in Highlands Ranch and you're going to be working in Denver, there is this Highway 85, also known as Santa Fe, that is a lot quicker, especially if you live on the west side of Highlands Ranch here, which is where BackCountry is located, and that'll take you up the back way to Denver, but depending on traffic, one way might actually be quicker than the other. Now let's dive into Highlands Ranch a little bit more specifically. Right here, you'll see Highlands Ranch will sit just south of 470. Here on the west side border, we have Highway 85 or Santa Fe. Here on the east side border, we have I-25. Now, Highlands Ranch is going to be located about in this circle right here. BackCountry specifically is going to be on the southwest side of Highlands Ranch. So as we zoom in here a little bit further, this whole pocket right here, just south of Wildcat Reserve Parkway, is going to be BackCountry. And then you can see here along the southern border of BackCountry, here just off of BackCountry and Sundial and Skydance, this is all of that huge open space that we mentioned. And again, this is protected backcountry open space. There's not going to be any developments that pop up here. There's not going to be any neighbors popping up in your backyard. Even though this does sit within Highlands Ranch, it feels very different from Highlands Ranch because frankly, it is one of the only and last neighborhoods that you can actually find some open space like this and these real trails that are in your backyard. Now let's dive into prices in BackCountry because they do vary widely, and we're going to break this up into 3 different tiers. Starting off at your entry-level tier, you are going to find a decent amount of inventory in that 900 to about 1.2 million range. These homes are going to be some smaller single-family homes. Maybe they're a little bit older build, don't have a ton of updates, and you might be limited on views with these homes. Next up, let's call this middle tier the core BackCountry market. Now, these homes are going to range from about 1.3 to 2 million. These are going to be larger homes that are nicely updated, and a lot of these do have some really good views and oftentimes will have bigger backyards as well. And these homes also have very high, strong retail demand. Quick little fun story here. The past 5 homes that we've helped clients buy within BackCountry all had sellers that were moving within BackCountry. So they were either upsizing or downsizing, but that just goes to show a lot of the limited inventory in BackCountry is simply because once people come, they don't want to leave even after they sell their home. And then for the third tier, this is going to be the luxury BackCountry market. These homes are going to go anywhere from 2 to just over 4 million. And you're going to have a lot of semi-custom and custom builders in this market, just like the house we showed you earlier in this video. Now, the majority, if not all of these homes should have really good views, some great backyards, some really good landscaping, and a lot of these, which I love, is this ultra luxury, modern, contemporary style that honestly is so hard to find here in Colorado, unless you're going up into this price tier. Now let's dive into these schools. So Highlands Ranch sits in the Douglas County School District. On top of that, you do have a very strong presence of private, charter, and STEM schools as an alternative option, which frankly, a lot of people really do like to utilize out here in Colorado, not just in Highlands Ranch. Some of the most notable high schools in Highlands Ranch is going to be Rock Canyon High School, Mountain Vista High School, and Highlands Ranch High School. All of these have very strong academic and sports programs, much like a lot of these schools in Douglas County do. From the private school option, Valor Christian is this amazing school out there. They have a great sports program. And honestly, guys, it feels like you are at a college campus when you're looking at this school. So this is a very desirable school for a lot of people. And even if your kids aren't going there, it is just a very notable landmark within Highlands Ranch. So definitely check it out because it is definitely impressive. One of the other big draws about Highlands Ranch to people is access to the rec centers. There are 4 main rec centers in Highlands Ranch, and regardless of where you live in Highlands Ranch, you get access to all 4 of them. Let me dive into a few of the characteristics of each of these rec centers because each one is a little bit different. Depending on what you're looking for is going to dictate which one you go to, not necessarily just the location. So starting off with South Ridge Rec Center. This is located near Broadway and County Line, and this one has one of the largest fitness centers out of the rec centers. Now, out of all the rec centers, this one is going to be primarily fitness focused. You have an indoor track, indoor lap pool, and really good weight room. So I would say South Ridge is more of your traditional fitness focused rec center. So if you're looking to get a good workout in, get some good cardio in, this isn't necessarily the big family fun day, then South Ridge is going to be the place you're going to want to go. Next up, let's talk East Ridge Rec Center, and this is near University in Lincoln. Now, this one also does have a fitness center, of course, but this one is most notably known for its indoor water park style pool. This one is very family oriented, so if you're looking for a good place to go and kill a few hours with the kids or go spend a weekend having fun at the pool, East Ridge is going to be your place. Next up, let's talk Northridge Rec Center. This is going to be located near Broadway and Northridge Parkway. And this one is known for its outdoor water park style pool. This is going to be a great place for you to go and spend some time in the summertime and some of the warmer months when you're looking for those good family days. Now, again, all of these are also fitness focused. So don't think that you can only go to one for outdoor pool and one for the indoor pool. They all have a lot of the same general amenities, but each one of these rec centers will have an emphasis on one area over another. Now, finally, let's talk Westridge Rec Center. This is going to be near Lucent Boulevard and Highlands Ranch Parkway, and this one is known for its rock wall. They also have tons of youth programs at this particular one in addition to the others. So if you are looking for a little bit more of the Colorado experience and you're looking to mix up your weight training workout a little bit with some rock climbing, Westridge is going to be your place. Now, don't forget that BackCountry does have its own fitness center within the Sundial building that we showed you earlier, which is the community fitness center and amenity center, I guess is a better word for it. But if you are looking for a little bit more robust amenities or weights or pools or any other fun stuff that I just mentioned, then you're definitely going to want to get out of the neighborhood a little bit and get to one of these rec centers. All right, guys, so that is all things backcountry. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you guys have any questions, again, we are licensed real estate brokers, and we would love to help you with any of your real estate needs when you're relocating to Colorado. So there's a number popping up on the screen below. If you'd like to throw us a phone call or text message, we are the guys that answer the phone and reply to the messages. Let's go ahead and book a quick 30-minute Zoom call with you to discuss any of your needs or particular wants or situation when it comes to your relocation to Colorado. We'd love to help you out, guys. Thanks for watching as always, and we will see you next time.